I'm Lillian Barker. I'm married and I have an older boy, 5 years old, called Daniel, as well as Jonathan, who's 15 months. Now we know that Jonathan was born with a liver condition, but at the time obviously we had no idea. He was just 4 weeks, he was 4 weeks old, and what had happened was that his blood wasn't clotting properly, and so he started bleeding internally and it just didn't stop. So what was basically happening is he was losing blood. And by the time they kind of figured out what was going on, which they did, they did it really, really quickly, he'd basically lost most of his blood. And so without the transfusion, he definitely would have died. I don't think I realised at the time how close he came to dying. It was only when the doctor said we almost lost him, and it would all have been very different. I never really thought about it because I never thought I'd be in a position to need it. But when you are in that position, you know, the doctor says, oh, he needs a blood transfusion. You think, it doesn't occur to you that you need to have the blood there to do the transfusion, that people have given the blood. You just take it for granted that there's going to be what you need when you need it. And so I think that the real thing I've come out with from all of this is just a real appreciation for the people who take their time, you know, for no reason at all. Some people do it because they've been affected, I suppose, like me. You realise how important it is and you start doing it. Some people just do it just because they're, you know, just out of the goodness of their hearts. And you know, I really, really, really appreciate that. I just want to say a really big thank you to everyone. It really is important, and it really does make a difference. You kind of think to yourself, oh well, if I don't give blood, somebody else will, it'll be alright. But I think, don't leave it to somebody else. It's sort of affected our family deeply. It meant so much to us. Thank you doesn't really cover it. I owe such a debt of gratitude, you know, to those people. There is no question that he wouldn't be here. He would not be here if he hadn't had that transfusion. So we'd have missed out on all this gorgeousness.